Hello everyone and welcome back to another video and another review. Again, I'm ecstatic. I'm not even excited, I'm ecstatic this time. I am in one of my dream cars. I know this is going to sound really hypocritical and a bit biased because I have a BMW, but today I'm driving an E92 M3. That is one of my favourite cars and I've loved them for such a long time. The carbon roof, just everything about it, just the bonnet bulge, I don't know, just everything just works so well. The quad exhaust, the little diffusery bit at the back. Yeah, so let me just talk you through this car. So up front, we're talking 4 litre naturally aspirated V8. I'm tuned by BMW M Sport engineers, or wizards I should call them really, because this thing is insane. And we've got a 7-speed auto box, flappy paddles, and then obviously rear wheel drive for that full-on proper BMW rear drive experience that just new ones just don't seem to have. Can't get tail out action much with a 4-wheel drive car. But anyway, I've literally just been given the keys by my mate Josh. So Josh, thank you very much for letting me film your car today. I do appreciate it, and if you ever want to do mine, you're more than welcome, but it's not really going to live up to this, is it? Let's be honest. But yeah, so let's start with the interior. Obviously, it's very hot today. It's 26 degrees, so the aircon's on. Climate control, really nice. It's got the BMW iDrive down here as well. I haven't played with it because I don't want to mess up any of Josh's settings, so we're going to leave that well alone. And leather seats, heated, electric, very, very comfortable. And I've just come out of my car, and my car's got fixed back bucket seats in. But I tell you what, don't these things hold you in? These are lovely. They're really nice, and they've got the I don't know what you really call it, but the base of the seat pulls out a bit more for a bit more leg support, like just behind your knees. It's supposed to be better on long trips and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really comfortable as well. Now Josh has done a couple of little mods to the car. He's done some black badges here and there just to make it that bit more, well, the car's white, so black and white obviously really it goes well, and they're the carbon ones as well. There's one here on the steering wheel that I think actually works much nicer with the car because it has the silver flappy paddles, so it's even better. Now we're just coming into a 60 zone, so I'm gonna just put my foot down and see what happens. Oh my days! Oh, that's insane! I love a V8. I want one. I need one. Oh Jesus, I don't know what to say about that. That torque, that mid-range torque, that was only 4 grand. Jesus, I still got another 4 to go. I'm not gonna lie, this is the most powerful car I've ever driven, and obviously it's 400 horsepower. I'm going fairly steady. It's not my car. I don't want to write it off. I don't want to have any tail out action today. Thank you very much. I tell you what, when you get down, we've just gone out to 60, we've come down into a 30 zone. It just feels like a normal car, apart from the bolsters and the seat and the flappy paddles behind the gearbox, flappy paddles behind the steering wheel. It feels like a proper refined piece of engineering, but then of course not sounding like not all performance cars are like this, but a BMW product of this age feel tight no matter what mileage it's on. This one's on 48,000 miles, which isn't a lot, but obviously I know they suffer with engine bearings. I can't remember which ones it is. Comrade bearings maybe? I'm not sure. I have to do a bit of research on that. But yeah, this is a dream come true, and best thing is I know above my head is a carbon roof. Now, for all of you who don't know, that is a factory part. You can't get it without it. So before you say it's a special edition and all this, it's not. That is just what it is. You can probably see in the mirror, this thing looks stunning. Now, another thing I have noticed straight away when I got in this car, the only thing you can see at the front of the, like at the windscreen, is that massive bonnet bulge. And it's, Josh said that's the only thing you'll be able to see, and I honestly can't take my eyes off it. It is just, it's a pinnacle, because it defines what the car is about. You know, as soon as you see a bonnet bulge, that's an M car. It's got a big engine at the front, big power and rear drive. You just know that it's gonna be fast. Obviously, this being an M3, it's not gonna be, it's not as fast as the newer models with the, you know, the 3 litre straight six, but still, I don't know why you'd want to go from something with this much torque and bottom end grunt to something like that. Because I've just pulled out of a 30 again into a 60, and the torque has just pulled me out, and it was in 6th gear, and it feels like you're not even working it hard. There's no point having something like this if you're going to baby it around. I know Josh doesn't. We've done some filming earlier today, done some flybys and stuff like that, and oh my god, it's completely standard bar the couple of little bits Josh has done, badges and whatnot, but other than that, it's standard. But the exhaust note at 8,000 RPM is absolutely stunning. Just coming around some corners, and you know, I know it's an M car, but it's so planted. It is so planted. It is unreal. Now, Josh has told me I can drive this vigorously. Not sure whether that's the word he used, because I was that excited when I got in the car, didn't really know what to think. So I'm gonna put it in that mode, which means I can use the paddles. Now that changes down really quick. I've never driven a car with an automated manual box, because that's what this is underneath. It's not an automatic with a torque converter like a lot of cars are going to these days. It's smooth, and I suppose you haven't got to worry about the clutch, so I'm guessing that's why they've done it. Let's just take it back into normal mode, because we're not really going fast enough to worry about needing paddles. But just going slow, I felt the gear changes are very, very bam, 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 really, really sharp. I know you can change it. Josh was telling me earlier, but or that might be something else. I can't remember now. But yeah, he said you can change the parameters of the gearbox to make it how you want to drive, which is a really nice feature. But of course, you can't get that on a manual box, which I suppose this has got the advantage over. But it's personal preference. It depends what you do with the car as to what you want. This is Josh's daily car, so. An auto is better for him. It'd probably be better on fuel than a manual box. So it doesn't really matter, does it? You can do it's personal preference. And at the end of the day, if you're going around a racetrack, whether you use paddle or manual, you're still going to be absolutely flying. There's cars everywhere. This is the worst crossing road in the world, I swear down. Oh, that is really smooth, really smooth, changing up the gears even with the paddles. And not delayed. I know a lot of older cars with paddled gearboxes were very delayed and not very precise, but car, come in. It's not a car, that's a blooming Tesco's van. Come bring me some food and some ice cream because I'm hot. Oh, that engine note is absolutely phenomenal. My next car is going to be an E92 M3. Or an E90, E91, whatever the Ford one is. I can never remember the blooming numbers, to be fair. I'd love to know how BMW engineers got this thing to rev to 8,000 RPM. I know you can have it more, by having it mapped, but anyway, right. We're coming out of a 30 into a 60. Let's see what she can do. I'm going to roll into it because I've never driven anything this powerful. Oh my god, that is absolutely insane. Now that, you don't need the intake noise. Oh my god, that. Josh needs to take this around the track. On the brakes as well. Oh, brakes are good. Brakes are really good. I'm not actually sure what brakes they have on them as standard. M Performance brakes obviously, but what the sizes are and stuff, I have no idea. They're drilled, vented, and they stop on a dime. Oh yeah, they really do stop. That is one hell of a car, and I can't thank Josh enough for letting me drive it today. I'm amazed at how much space there is inside as well. So I've got, let's just put it back into normal mode for a minute. There's loads of space down the side there to drop your phone, and there's, funnily enough, loads of room in the back as well. So we're going back out to a 60, so let's drop it down a few gears and see what she does. Oh wow. Lights are flashing on the dash. Okay, I think that's rather enough of that. That intake noise, you don't even need to worry about what's going out that end. That is just nuts. But that's those 8 individual throttle bodies just sucking in gallons and gallons of air. That is the best feeling in the world. That's a proper push you back in the seat power. You know when you get into something and you think, oh well, this is alright. This is a car that just makes you go, wow. I tell you what, this is a nice straight open bit of road. Should we see if we can just do a bit of a, if we just put it in normal auto mode, because I'm not massively sure what it's going to do. So if we stop, that's stopped, right. If I just hold her on the brake, oh no, you can't do that. Right, I'm going to do a bit of a pull. Let's see what she does. It's not even shifting all the way up, that's nuts. I was only shifting at 6 grand, it's still got loads left. I'm sorry Josh if I ruin all your fuel and just drink it all, but I'd happily pay you for it because this is absolutely just the best feeling ever. Right, I think that is done for today. Now we're back at my car, so I think we'll go and have a drink and call that video done. Thank you to Josh, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe and join us for another video. Cheers guys, keep the crown high and Royal Collective out.